Hi, hello, how are you? Good morning, happy Thursday. I'm off today for Veterans Day, so I'm on the couch. I'm in my comfiest PJs. It's gonna be hot today, which I'm not looking forward to. We're just gonna stay inside, turn the AC on later, and have like a comfy day. I finished the Dragon Republic, so now I'm on to Another Kind. I was supposed to have finished this yesterday and started Vicious, but my boyfriend came to bed early. He has to be at work at 5:15 for like the next couple of weeks, so I ended up just going to bed when he came to bed. I'm halfway through this, so I'm going to continue on with that in a little bit and then start Vicious. I was supposed to read 66 pages yesterday and then today read my 90. So I'm just going to lump them together and read throughout the day. I'm also playing Animal Crossing right now. Super into it. Again, Another Kind, I forgot to mention. It is a story about 6 kids who are called Irregularities. They all have different abilities. One of the girls, she can like turn into a seal. One of the kids is a shapeshifter. One of them is like half Yeti, half human. And they've all been kept in this like government facility at Area 51, and then someone tries to break in and kidnap them and take them to this like billionaire guy who just wants to collect them, but they manage to escape from him and now they're on the run. So it was really interesting. I'm really liking it. Again, I just had to go to bed early last night, and then I'll be starting Vicious. I also am done with the sweater. I'll put a picture right here of what it looks like. I've got the arms like folded in. I definitely need to make the sleeves longer on the like next go around, but that's okay. I knew that this was going to be kind of like a tester. I've got the pattern down now. I know all the stitches, so the next one that I do will be a lot easier. I still need to do the lettering, so I'm going to do it in this like off-white color to go with the green. And then I will be completely done, and it's probably just going to be like a display, and eventually I will make one that I will really wear. I considered undoing the like cuffs to lengthen the sleeve. I'm not 100% sure yet. I would really prefer a softer yarn. The one that I got ended up being like a tweed wool because it was just the only green that I could find at the time that I really, really liked. But I've seen some other ones now that I think I'll be using in the future, so it's gonna be just like a nice reading, knitting, Animal Crossing day, which makes my heart so happy. So I will update you guys tomorrow on my thoughts on Another Kind and like an update on Vicious. Good morning, happy Sunday. I'm so tired. I stayed up until 11 reading Vicious. It was so good. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars, and I am so tempted to go buy Vicious or Vengeful and read it now. I really enjoyed the characters. I did not like Eli at all. Did not like him at all. Liked him in the beginning, and the kind of person that he just turned out to be, killing people for like God, and thinking that even though he was an EO, because he put his like faith in God before he did his near-death experience, that makes him different and not wrong like everybody else. So it was his purpose to go around killing other EOs because they were wrong, not him. And that just really bothered me, especially like the religion part of it, like just in general, people doing that, like saying that they're doing it in the name of God. I'm like, I don't know, ask him. I don't think he would be okay with this, but it was really good. I've really enjoyed it. So that is book 4, technically like book 2 and then 2 graphic novels, which I will be reading another one today, Fake Blood. I have it set to read like today and tomorrow because it is quite a thick one, but we'll see just like how far I get into it tonight. If I finish it, great. If not, I still have tomorrow set aside. So I am on the couch, gonna play some Animal Crossing, get my turnips for this week, and knit. I have already started on the next sweater, and I have the collar done, so I'll probably be switching off of this like 16 needle cord to a 24 inch, and continuing on. It's going a lot quicker than the last time. It took me 3 days to do the collar on the green sweater, and I did all of this yesterday, so fingers crossed it goes by a lot quicker. So yeah, I will update you guys tomorrow on how Fake Blood is going. Good morning, happy Monday. I'm dressed because I'm going into work. Our mailboxes really need to be checked. For a while, the other CSTs were on a rotating schedule collecting them, but we stopped that in October. So I'm gonna start going back in again. Reading wise, I finished Fake Blood yesterday. I was supposed to have split it between yesterday and today, but it was just really good and I started early in the day. So I wanted to keep reading it. I gave it a 3 stars. 3 stars is good. It was really cute. Our main character has a crush on this girl, Naya, who is obsessed with vampires, so he kind of tries to change his appearance to make it look like he's a vampire, and it ends up that she's obsessed with him because she wants to slay one. So she tries to kill him, and then in the end doesn't, and it's just like him and his friends and their antics in middle school and trying to survive with their new teacher who is suspicious, and just like being friends, learning how to navigate liking girls in middle school. It was super cute, so I gave it 3 stars. And next I will be picking up The Nemesis. I love this series. The first one is The Diabolic, and then The Empress, and now The Nemesis. The premise is that like the world is on ships now, and there are all of these like heads of different colonies that make up the Grandiloquy, I think is what it's called, and they govern the world. And at one point they had these things called Diabolics, which our main character Nemesis is, but they've decided that they are too powerful. They make the owner too powerful, so they've pretty much killed all of them off except for Nemesis. And she has somehow, I don't want to spoil it, read the books, managed to make herself Empress. And so this, I think, is her story of fully being Empress. The last time she was kind of like a decoy, not a decoy Empress, but nobody really listened to her. And I'm struggling to remember the premise for the Emperor, but it's really good. I really enjoy these characters. I love Nemesis and Tyrus. Just want them to be happy, but I don't know if that's gonna happen in this book. So this is my next read. I'm a day ahead since I finished Fake Blood in 1 day instead of 2, which I had allotted. And I was going to just skip today, but I only have to read 62 pages of this, so I might read it like during my lunch or just a little bit early. I was gonna skip because I really need to edit, so I just might spend most of the night editing and then start this. And technically I don't have to read the 62 pages until tomorrow, so if I don't get through it completely, then that's fine. I'll just get back on track tomorrow. So I'm going to go now. I haven't been into work in months, so we shall see how this goes. I mean, it's gonna be fine, but I have to get COVID tested, rapid tested when I get there. Yeah, I'm going to go. My battery is flashing, so I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Hello, happy Wednesday. I'm just finishing work. Wednesdays are my craziest days because I have like an afternoon meeting that's 2 to 3 hours long. So I'm just really tired. I did have a break this morning though, and I went and got my hair done. She cut it a little bit shorter than I wanted. I always tell her like an inch, and it seems like she cuts more than that off. But it does grow quickly, so it's okay, and it just feels really nice and like refreshed and soft, so that's great. I am reading The Nemesis. I only got to like 43 pages last night. I was supposed to get to 62. But I forget that stories like this that are like sci-fi-y, and where the language is really like flowery, takes me longer to get through. Like the voice that I read in is much more dramatic because of it just fits with the story more. So this is about Nemesis. She's a diabolic. She used to belong to this family, and they sent her in place of their daughter to their sort of like universe's kingdom. They all live in space and live on ships, and in order to like gain control of Sedania's father, they wanted him to send his daughter to live with the Grandiloquy and with the Emperor, and since nobody had ever seen Sedania, they sent Nemesis. And so in the time from the first book to the third book, Nemesis has been hated, been a weapon, become the Empress, been used as a tool. Now she's like hiding in the shadows. She's like not a vigilante, but she's a symbol, because Tyrus has become a tyrant. He's truly fulfilling the Mad King title. But the way that like the author writes and the people speak, they believe in, you know, the stars as their gods, the divine, great divine cosmos, and they just, like I said, they speak very flowery. So Nemesis says, "Yes, I'd been dead as far as anyone knew, and in retrospect, I'd been better off for it. I could have lived a life of obscurity, forgotten, a short-lived and tragic memory. Instead, I'd set out to show myself alive by assassinating Tyrus, and then I truly ruined everything." It's just, I read this kind of writing a lot slower, so it took me a while, and when 9:30 hit, I was like, I have to go to bed tomorrow. I knew that today, I knew I needed my energy for today, but I will catch up tonight, and hopefully be back on track. But I'm going to end this vlog now. It's been a successful reading month so far, so I'm pretty happy. This will be my 6th book, I believe, which is great. I'm just super happy with my reading progress, with my knitting, with my island on Animal Crossing. Everything's going great. So thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment down below, let me know what you're reading, how your month has been, what your Thanksgiving plans are. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye!